In the shadows where truth and tales intertwine, we find the thrilling, the chilling, the downright spine-tingling. From the paranormal to the peculiar, every echo has a story. Dare to delve into the unexpected, the unexplained? Brace yourself, for you're about to embark on a journey where fear meets fascination. Stay tuned if you dare, for stories that will make your heart race and your mind ponder. Welcome to the realm of the eerie, the realm of the unknown. And remember, like and subscribe, if you dare. In the icy wilderness, young Tyler finds himself face to face with the unimaginable, a Yeti. From the shadows of the snow-laden forest, the beast lunges, its icy breath frosting the air, yet Tyler, swift as a mountain hare, dives out of its path. His father's hunting knife, a relic of old hunts and a symbol of courage, is gripped tightly in his hand, reflecting the pale moonlight. As the beast strikes, Tyler dances around its monstrous blows, using his small stature to his advantage. The Yeti's roars echo through the night, a bone-chilling symphony of rage and frustration. With each lunge, Tyler retaliates, the knife slicing through the frigid air, meeting the Yeti's thick hide. The beast roars, a sound that shakes the forest and sends shivers down Tyler's spine. But the dance of death begins to take its toll on our young hunter. The cold seeps into his bones, sapping his strength. His movements become sluggish, his breath ragged. Seeing an opportunity, the Yeti strikes. With a mighty blow, it sends Tyler hurtling down the icy cliff. The world spins around him, a whirlwind of white and gray. As he tumbles, he catches glimpses of the night sky, the stars twinkling like tiny diamonds scattered on black velvet. He can feel the cold air rushing past him, the sharp sting of ice against his skin. He reaches out, his fingers brushing against the jagged cliffside, but it's too late. The ground rushes up to meet him and he braces for the impact, but it never comes. Instead, he feels a soft thud as he lands in a snowdrift. His body screams in protest, the cold seeping into his very marrow. As his vision blurs, he can see the Yeti, a monstrous silhouette against the moonlit sky, watching him from the cliff's edge. A triumphant roar echoes through the night, a haunting lullaby that follows him into unconsciousness. Down the icy cliff Tyler goes, the world around him fading into darkness. Emerging from the snow, a figure stumbles back to civilization. It's Tyler, the young hunter, barely recognizable under a thick layer of frost. He's bruised and battered, every step a testament to his will to survive. His body screams for rest, but his mind is filled with the monstrous image of the Yeti and the haunting memory of his father's abduction. The town, once a beacon of safety, now seems miles away. Tyler pushes through the icy gusts, driven by an urgent need to share his chilling tale. Finally, the familiar silhouette of the local bar appears. He appears in the doorway like a phantom, a frozen shadow of the man he was. His strength wanes and he collapses onto the warm bar floor. The townsfolk rush to his aid, their faces a blur of shock and concern. As they move him closer to the crackling fire, warmth begins to seep back into his frostbitten body. His lips, blue and trembling, part to recount the horrifying ordeal. He speaks of the Yeti in the mountains, the beast that took his father. His words hang in the air, a chilling tale too terrifying to be true. The room falls silent, the townsfolk exchanging skeptical glances. His story is dismissed as the delirium of his injuries, a figment of his frost-addled mind. Yet in Tyler's heart, the truth is as real as the biting cold he's just escaped. His father, Joe, is still out there in the clutches of the Yeti. He tries to argue, to convince them of the beast's existence, but his strength betrays him. His world starts to spin, the warm glow of the fire blurring into a hazy fog. As disbelief sweeps through the room, darkness once again engulfs Tyler. The last thing he hears is the murmur of the townsfolk, their words a distant echo. His body succumbs to exhaustion, collapsing into a fitful sleep, haunted by the icy grip of the Yeti and the desperate hope of rescuing his father. Awakening in a warm bed, Tyler finds an unexpected ally. The air is filled with the scent of age-old wisdom and the comforting aura of a Native American Indian man sitting by his bedside. His face, lined with the wisdom of countless moons, is like a well-read book, each wrinkle a tale of survival against the elements. His eyes hold the silent knowledge of the mountains, the forests, and the creatures that dwell within them. "Your father, Joe, is beyond our reach," he says, his voice deep and resonant, echoing the mournful howl of the wind outside. The Yeti is a spirit of the mountains, a guardian of the peaks. It's not a beast to be trifled with. The man's words hang heavy in the room, like a shroud of impending doom. Tyler, however, is a chip off the old block, his father's stubborn determination coursing through his veins. He refuses to accept the man's words, his heart pounding with the urgency of a rescue mission. "You don't understand," he rasps, his voice a mere whisper against the crackling fire. "I can't just leave him there." The Native American man sighs, the weight of centuries of tradition pressing down upon him. He knows better than to argue with the fiery spirit of youth. "Very well," he concedes, "but you must rest, regain your strength. The mountains are unforgiving, and the Yeti, even more so." But Tyler is a force of nature, matching the Yeti's ferocity with his own stubborn will. He tries to rise, his body protesting against the sudden movement. His vision blurs, his head spins, and the world tilts off its axis. With a thud, Tyler hits the floor, unconscious once more. The Native American man watches him, a silent prayer escaping his lips. He knows the mountains hold their secrets close, and the Yeti is one of the most fiercely guarded. As the fire flickers in the hearth, casting dancing shadows on the walls, he can't help but wonder if Tyler will become another one of those secrets. As dawn breaks, Tyler awakens to an empty house. The stillness is deafening, amplifying the urgency of his mission. He springs from the bed, his body protesting against the sudden movement. Ignoring the lingering pain, he hurriedly dresses, his hands trembling with a mixture of fear and anticipation. His father's hunting knife, now a symbol of his lone quest, is secured firmly in his belt. The icy wind greets him as he steps outside, biting into his skin through the layers of clothing. The familiar path to the icy cliff is a blur as he runs, each stride fueled by the desperate need to rescue his father. His breath fogs up in the frigid air, but he pushes on. The image of his father trapped in the Yeti's cave, driving him forward. Without warning, a blizzard descends, turning the world into a swirling mass of white. Fear gnaws at him, but he shakes it off, a thought creeping into his mind. Could the Yeti be causing these sudden weather shifts? The idea seems far-fetched, yet it only strengthens his resolve. The top of the icy cliff looms ahead, the entrance to the cave barely visible in the blizzard. His heart pounds in his chest as he prepares his weapons. His father's hunting knife feels cold and heavy in his hand, a stark reminder of the monstrous foe he is about to face. Taking a deep breath, he steps towards the cave. The wind howls around him as if protesting against his intrusion. But he remains undeterred. His father's life hangs in the balance, and he would face any beast, any storm to bring him back. With determination in his heart, Tyler steps into the ominous darkness. His journey is far from over, but he is ready to face whatever horrors lie ahead. The lone quest continues, a testament to a son's love for his father and his unyielding will to save him. In the quiet town, whispers of the missing father and son spread like wildfire. A quiet murmur, an eerie silence, and then the voices would rise again, speculating about the fate of Tyler and his father. Each tale more chilling than the last, painting a picture of the icy cliff where they were last seen. The townsfolk would huddle together in the local bar, the very place where Tyler had collapsed that fateful night, their eyes darting to the empty corner where the father and son once laughed and shared stories. The absence was felt, the void was palpable, and the mystery it was as relentless as the harsh winter that had taken hold of the town. As for the Native American, he too had vanished, leaving behind nothing but a trail of unanswered questions. The townsfolk speculated that he had gone on a quest to find Joe, Tyler's father. They believed he had ventured into the chilling wilderness, braving the icy blizzard, all in the name of returning a father to his son. The town was divided. Some held on to the belief that the Yeti was nothing more than a figment of Tyler's imagination, a story spun out of confusion and trauma. Others, however, whispered about the creature in hushed tones, their eyes filled with fear and curiosity. Was the Yeti real, or was it just a tale spun out of the cold, lonely nights of the town? And as the winter tightened its grip, the town was left in the clutches of an unsolvable mystery. The icy cliff stood as a grim reminder of the father and son, their laughter now replaced by the howling winds. As the relentless snow continues to fall, the mystery of the icy cliff remains unsolved. The town waits, watches, and wonders, holding on to the hope that one day the truth will reveal itself. Until then, the tale of Tyler, his father, and the icy cliff continues to be the town's haunting tale. And so, our tale of the campfire horrors comes to an end. Until next time, sleep tight. Before we part ways, dear viewers, remember to stay vigilant. The campfire horrors may have been extinguished for now, but the embers of the unknown always remain. As you lay down to sleep tonight, don't forget the lessons from our tale. Safety is but a fleeting moment in a world of unseen. So, if you've enjoyed this journey into the abyss, don't forget to ring that bell and smash that like button. Do it before